But it says that he, the Antichrist, shall enter into the glorious land, a term we assume refers to Israel, and many countries shall be overthrown. But these shall escape out of his hand. That's interesting. Even Edom, Moab, and the chief of the children of Ammon. So these three groups, Edom, Moab, and Ammon, for some reason, managed to escape his thumb, if you will. We don't know why or how, but it does give us this strange, rather provocative clue that there's something special going on here. It's our conjecture that you'll see unfold here that one of the reasons they escape is to provide a refuge, a place to run, if you will, for the remnant that's going to be fleeing Jerusalem in accordance with Christ's instructions. But that's a speculation on our part. We're going to explore what is the purpose of the Great Tribulation. We use that term a lot. What is its purpose? What's to be accomplished in the Great Tribulation? And, of course, the prophetic role of Ammon, Moab, and Edom, which is a region today we know as Jordan. And Matthew 24, verse 15, talks about the abomination of desolation, which is a trigger in which Jesus' followers are to flee Jerusalem. In fact, let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Great. Which mountains? It's surprising to discover that those mountains are specified in the Word of God. That gives rise to another issue that causes a lot of confusion. Just where does Jesus return to the planet Earth? Many of us are fond of quoting Zechariah 14:4, where his feet shall stand on that day at Mount of Olives and so on. And yet that may not be his first return. He may have an errand to run before he reaches the Mount of Olives, because there's this very interesting passage in Isaiah 63 that implies that he first returns to Edom to fight a battle himself. In fact, when you read Isaiah 63, it says, "Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save." Who could that be? That's God himself. "Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth the wine fat?" He answers, he says, "I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come." Wow, what's going on there? The day of vengeance is in his heart. And that's going to fulfill part 2 of the mandate that he read when he opened his ministry in the synagogue of Nazareth.